Comedian Colin Quinn's hilarious off-Broadway show Unconstitutional. Sean recently sat down with the former Saturday Night Live star to talk about his one-man routine, which tackles more than 200 years of American constitutional calamities in only 77 minutes. Take a look.
All right, joining us now, the one and only Colin Quinn. How are you, sir? What's going on, my fellow Irishman?
How you doing?
You're doing the show Unconstitutional. Tell me, it's going to extend to movie theaters.
Yes, it is.
Rave reviews.
Yeah, good reviews. I don't know about great, but they were very good.
Yeah.
But you know, like I was saying, we slice them together, then they look great. No, but it was good. It was very good reviews.
Well, tell us about it.
Well, it's sort of the story of the Constitution, and you know, comedic form, like I did my other show, Long Story Short,
right.
Which. Thanks for not seeing it, Sean. But anyway, he's like, yeah, go ahead. Never heard of it. Look, Sean, get out there. Netflix, $2.
I'll pay $5 just to get
I know
off the hook.
at this point, just to shut me up. But it's about how the Constitution, the mindset of how the Constitution got formed, like what it means. Because I used to always read Everybody Talks About the Constitution, this brilliant document, and I was always like, I don't get it. So then last year I started researching it, trying to put. It's all about modern terms. It's about, you would like to share. It's, you know, it's all about how we are the way we are, basically. Like American mentality comes out of the Constitution.
All right. So and then you wrote this yourself.
Yes.
And you perform it yourself.
No, you don't have to say it like I'm 12. Yeah, I wrote it myself and I performed it myself.
Well, but
no. Are you gonna give me a cookie? Come on, Sean. I'm a professional.
But to captivate an audience and get. What? Funny.
I don't want to use the word captivate, but you're right. Captivate.
Captivate.
Right.
I think that's about. All right. So, but you did. So, what did you learn about the Constitution that you say you didn't know a lot about?
Well, I mean, I just learned. Like, I understood why people think it's so. Like, I understood the philosophy. I understand why people are still fascinated and why it's still so relevant. Whatever people feel about it. The whole world still kind of looks to it like, wow, because it set our mentality to this day. I talk in the thing about everybody from like, even when Reese Witherspoon gets arrested, she's screaming, yeah, I know, I'm a citizen, because we all just have that mentality, no matter who it is.
Well, not all of us do. I mean, the average person that gets arrested doesn't say, you're going to find out soon who I am.
But no. They do say, I know my rights.
Some people do.
Most people do. Right. What's the first 48? I'm quoting the Zimmerman trial and the first 48 show.
Okay. All right. But no, think about this. Our Constitution is our rule of law.
Right.
Our Declaration is our founding document.
Right.
Okay. Without a Constitution, we're a lawless society.
Right.
Okay.
Well, I'm saying, look at, but a lot of places have constitutions that they're still more like Egypt right now is exploding. You know what I mean? Like, for some reason, almost everybody in this country, as divided as it is, and I mean, it's really brutal. Everybody kind of believes the Constitution is still a pretty amazing document. That's pretty impressive, don't you think?
I do, but I actually feel we're, my friend Mark Levin.
Yes, I do.
He thinks we're in a post-constitutional era, and I agree with him.
He'd probably hate the show because it doesn't go into that too much detail, Sean. I'm not a big legal, you know what I mean? Like, it's more about the spirit and the psychology behind our country based on the Constitution than individual cases.
Has your reaction been different from liberals and conservatives?
So far, no.
No. You just want to make people laugh.
But it's been in the village, so I don't know how many conservatives have been able to come down to the show yet. You know what I mean? It's probably playing on Barrow Street.
Yeah. And you're selling it
Conservatives
out.
are not allowed to be north of Houston. I think maybe Battery Park City. I could do a few shows there. There's probably some finance.
I don't think I've ever been north of Houston in my whole life. What do I know? All right, but and you're going to take this nationally?
Sure. The whole thing in the fall, the hook, is to play all 13 colonies and then maybe do it in D.C.
That's awesome. And it's going to be a movie form, too?
No.
I thought you were going to put it in a movie.
I'd love to put it in a movie.
Okay, don't put it in a movie.
I have no problem. Maybe somebody just wrote it, but maybe, I mean, if you want a bankroll, I mean,
Talk to Levin. He's richer than me.
Is he really?
I don't know.
No. But, I definitely do it as a movie.
Colin Quinn?
I don't think it would be a good movie, but...
Where can people find it? It's Unconstitutional, and just Google your name.
Wait a minute.
Website.
We just let Jerry Bruckheimer get out of here. We're talking about making it a movie. Who else could do it? He could do it in
You should have talked to him.
Yeah, he can get his new buddy. What's his name? Armand Hammer to star in it. Armand Hammer's the greatest guy ever. Jerry fine. He's 23. He's in the Mojave Desert, and he feels great.
130 degrees right now.
Of course, and 23, every place feels great.
He looks that way. Colin, God bless you. You're a great American, buddy.